What's up? I have a battle here. It's with Alex from Abbott's Asylum. Um, yeah, this battle was like extremely long. It was like 53 turns. It was recorded in 33 minutes. So yeah, it was long. He leads with this big dude. I lead with my everything. I sub. He goes Star Fox, predicts the encore, so he's going to switch out. I just went for the encore because I figured just in case. Want to stay in. I'm going to go for the stun spore. I miss while he goes for the wild chase, and he's going to switch out into something. I don't remember. But yeah, this battle took forever. It was just, oh my god, we predicted each. So he goes back into this thing. I'm just going to go for a substitute to see what he does. He goes for the stone edge. That is going to take out my my substitute because it is stab. I am going to go for another substitute. He's going to predict a switch, I'm guessing, or didn't want to miss. So he goes for the earthquake. But because I resist and I am bold nature with some defense EVs and full HP EVs, I do, it doesn't break my sub. That's cool. He's going to go for another one. I think I went for the leech seed, right? I looked away for a second. Oh, I must have missed. I'm going to go for encore now. Just so that way he doesn't go for anything else, because I know I can take these. And yeah, he's gonna withdraw now because he noticed that I can just take him, I guess. I do go for the leech seed here, and that's cool. I'm gonna get some HP back. Everything is so freaking broken. I probably won't use him too much, but who knows? He's just an improved jump fluff. So he's gonna go into the Karate Kid. It's the blue fight. I don't understand why it's got. I mean, it's a wild Pokemon with clothes. I don't get this generation at all. I did go into my Natori on the Switch, so I can't stay in. He's gonna go for the bulk up. I go into my Borutosu. He's going to withdraw and go into his spicy legs, his heat ran, as I do go for the wild chase, and that does not take him out, but it does leave him low. That does a lot. I mean, it's specs, but still. So I go into the Ghost Pringles, and I can just take whatever Heatman wants to dish, because this thing just walls it. So he's going to switch, knowing that, and goes into his Star Fox reference, Slippy Toad, who was the worst character. And this thing does cause problems. He's gonna go for the Toxic, while I do go for the Shadow Ball just to see what it would do. And it's going to do absolutely nothing to this thing. So gotta figure out some way to deal with it. It does cause some problems. I do go back into my Borutosu to scare it off as he goes for the Parasong. Parasong will not bother me too much because I can just switch. So I mean, yeah. Star Fox, however, is going to hurt my Borutosu, and yeah, he is going to go for the Protect, as I do go for the Wild Chase, but I cannot hit him. And this is going to take forever. It's just going to be pretty much us just, it wasn't technically stalling too. I mean, some of it was some stall, but mostly it was just predicting each other. He goes back into this thing. I do hit it with the Volt Change, and it does a lot. Doesn't leave him into Custop mode, however. I do go for the Fake Out to bring him down to Custop, because I know that's what this thing is going to be. And I fear that perhaps a high jump kick wouldn't take it out, so I do switch into the Brungiru, whatever. It goes for the explosion as I predicted, which is awesome for me because I don't have to lose a Pokemon to it. And yeah, so I do take some toxic damage. Blah blah blah. He goes back into Slippy Toad. He's gonna go for Toxic, predicting a switch. I just stay in to get the Willow, so that way I have some consecutive damage. Wee. So my little ghost thing is floating around, like, what is. So I do switch out into my Borutosu, because I don't think this thing can do anything to my Borutosu, because he does go for Parasong. Not gonna bother me at all. And yeah, Borutosu is just about dead. So he's going to switch out. No, he does Protect, just to see what I do. And I do go for the Volt Change, just because. I screwed it up. It's called Wild Chase, it's not Volt Change. If you don't know why it's called Wild Chase now, you don't go on Amber's Asylum, probably. So he's going to go into his Karate Kid to take the wild chase, and that is going to do some damage. And yeah, that does a decent enough. I do go into my Conjando, because not real reason as to why. He's going to withdraw on the fake out. Yep, this ant thing that can just suck it up. I was kind of scared. I haven't gone up against one of these yet, so I wasn't exactly sure what it could do. He does that speed. I didn't think you could, because I would think a steel types are typically slow, so I didn't think it would that speed, but it does and takes me out easily. So I just go into my Erufin. I do go for the stun spore, and I stun. He goes in the switch. He probably could have stayed in to take, because I'm pretty sure Ironhead would take out this guy, but it was good for me because, you know, I didn't have to sacrifice like I was originally planning. So I just go for the Leech Seed here because I don't think this thing can do too much. He's gonna go for the Stone Edge. Luckily, I do avoid it. Luckily, it was lucky on my part, but it does suck because it attacks, and oh my god, this video just went in. So he's going to switch out back into his Slippy Toad as I go for the Substitute. He's going to go for the Parasol now, which does go through the sub, if you didn't know, blah blah blah. Pretty sure. I mean, it says it. I don't know. I just go for the Leech Seed to damage this thing. It's the only thing I can do. He's gonna go for Parasol. I'm gonna get some HP back, and it's just going to take forever and ever. So, let's see. He's going to switch, probably. Yeah, he switches into his fighting guy. Yeah, look at that epic prediction. I go for the Encore. Doesn't really do anything. I think I only have 2 turns left, so I do go for the Leech Seed on this turn, as he switches out into his Eagle. And that way I can get some full HP, because everything just goes down all the way to like low HP and comes all the way back up to full, because it's broken. And yeah. What do I switch into? Probably switch into the Ghost Water, right? Yeah, no, it's this guy. Which is the worst idea. Oopsies. Let's turn that off, please, and thank you. So yeah, I went for the Leech Seed, I predict, because I was turning off my speaker. Oopsies. And he does go for the Mountain Storm. I know it's a fighting type move, but no idea what it does exactly. So yeah, I'm gonna switch out now into my Ghost Water to, you know, because I know he's gonna go for another fighting just in case. Ain't gonna do much, and he's just gonna go leftover damage. So it's so annoying. Oh my god, everything's just a stall. I probably go for a Shadow Ball here, predicting the Politoad, but he goes into the Eagle, and because it's normal type, doesn't affect it at all. So now I'm going to predict the U-turn. Oh, look at that U-turn. And I think I go for a Surf here. And no, I'll probably go for the Recover. Yeah, hey, look at that. So I'm going to go into everything. I'm calling it. I'm going to everything. Ready? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go. Go, go, go. Epic prediction. He's going to switch into apparently the Eagle. Come on, predict, predict, predict. No, I go into Notori. I'm sorry, don't remember. So yeah, let's see. Oh, okay. I did not know this thing can carry superpower, so I just plan on staying in and going for the Leech Seed. Apparently, this thing does carry superpower, so it kills off my Notori. It gets some damage with the Steel Thorns and die. Now, it's awesome because I'm going to go into my War Root because I'm Scarfed, and I think I checked to make sure my speed's better, and I go for the Stone Edge, knock it out. And he goes into Karate Kid. I forgot that fighting resists rock, so I just went for Stone Edge because it was +1. But it doesn't affect him. He's going to level ground, and that doesn't take him out, but it lowers my speed. So I'm obviously not going to stay in, even though I could probably outspeed. It would be stupid. So I'm just going to everything because I can take a level ground if he goes for it. He goes for a Mountain Storm. It's not going to kill. Because everything's just boss with his bold nature and shit. So I go for the Substitute. and he's gonna get paralyzed. Yep. And I'm gonna go for Leech Seed. As he probably switches into Politoed here. Unless this is the part where he gets... Yeah, he switches to Politoed. Because I obviously don't have any attacking moves. But it's fine because I get the Leech Seed on this thing. And he's going to go for the Perish Song. So that way I can't just stay in on this thing, which is a smart move. Because this thing is broken, as I said. Oh my god. I'm like tired and needing a nap from this. I go for Encore because I don't really... Can't do anything. I already have it seated, so this waste of PP on Encore doesn't bother me at all, because now I get some Leech Seed damage, and as you'll see, as I said before, I am going to go all the way to full after this, because everything is what folks broken. I'm losing my mind now. He's gonna go for a Protect. I just went for Leech Seed because I have nothing to do. He's gonna get some Life Orb. And he dies to Leech Seed finally, and I'm going to be up pretty high, and I think I have 2 turns yet. So he's going to go into his Ant. I'm going to hit it with a Stun Spore, so that way it has a chance to paralyze, and that I can have speed, blah blah blah. He's going to go for an X-Scissor. He avoids it. I believe he avoids it. I think the Ant has Hustle. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, he misses that. I switch into this girl. He misses the Stone Edge. I think, did he just go for Stone Edge? Wasn't looking. So I just hit her for Surf, and he misses another Stone Edge, or maybe the first Stone Edge. I know he missed before when I switched in. But I'm bad at this narrating crap. Oh yeah, so I hit her for another Surf, knock it out, and that's going to be cool. Yes, and I just did research it if you couldn't hear the clicking. It does gain Hustle, and that's probably what he has, unless he has Swarm. But that's probably why he missed, is because of Hustle, so I can't exactly blame hacks. I mean, Hustle is kind of a double-edged sword. It's like, oh yeah, you power... Blah. I'm not going to explain it to you. You know what it does. Or if you don't, look it up. Read a book. So he's going to go out to this thing, and I'm just going to Surf it down. Yeah, I'm just going to keep hitting it with Surf. I'm not going to switch out. No real point exactly. He's going to get paralyzed. I believe he's just going to get paralyzed like 3 times, and I want him to die from Toxic. And yeah, at this point I didn't really need my Ghost anymore. It was pretty well I sacrificed it. He does, oh, he gets only 1 pair of hacks. He hits me Stone Edge and I die for Toxic. But I know it is going to be at low HP after this, and yeah, so I go into my Borutosu. I didn't think I'd die from stuff like that. I thought maybe I could survive from like whatever HP. Nope, he's dead. So that was a waste. I don't know why he didn't get any leftovers. I'm pretty sure he had leftovers. So I go into my Warubu, Iru, CU, go for Earthquake. It doesn't matter because at half HP, I think I'm pretty sure a Stab 4 times super effective plus 0 Earthquake would have killed it, but you know, I had the +1, get the +2. Doesn't matter. GG, check him out. Links in the description, comment, subscribe. Oh my god.